In this chapter, you will learn about what unique contribution can ICT make to children's experience of the visual arts. What contribution does ICT make to the development of visual literacy? And the role of the teacher. What unique contribution can ICT make to children's experience of the visual arts? There have been a number of discussions about the distinctive nature of digital data as a medium in the visual arts and how it contrasts with other media. From paint and clay to textiles and photographic emulsions, computer graphics applications enable users to paint or draw on the screen, using a range of methods to input and manipulate the data. Whether dragging a mouse pointer around the screen or using a digital camera or scanner to capture an image produced in other media, from the simulation of a brushstroke of red paint to the use of a sophisticated filter to change the appearance of texture of an object, the visual effects on the screen are the result of different values being assigned to the pixels of the screen, altering their color, intensity, and the relationship between different elements on the screen. Displaying images to an audience for exhibition or collaboration. The visual images on the screen can be displayed in a number of ways. They can be shown on a computer screen, projected onto a large screen, or printed out on a printer for a display on walls, boards, in books or folders. The images can be attached to email messages and sent to other people to be looked at in another place at another time, or incorporated with written text and sound to be part of a multimedia presentation or web page. The form in which the image is to be displayed will influence the ways in which the audience views and interacts with the image and the choices that the children have to make about the appropriate ways in which to show and share work. What contribution does ICT make to the development of visual literacy? At the beginning of this chapter, we quoted Terry's view of creative visual literacy being a long-term and tentative development of dialogue between the artist and the work. This requires exploration, taking risks, engaging with new techniques and processes, taking time for evaluation, and making the most of the unexpected. The characteristics of the digital can be used to good effect in providing children with opportunities to develop this dialogue between maker and made. The provisionality of ICT enables the children to explore visual ideas, try things out, erase, edit, and rework without the discouragement of spoiling the work. Ideas can be saved, recalled, and changed, and there is always a choice to delete and overwrite previous ideas, or leave a trail of different images saved to show how the ideas have developed from the starting point. Nothing need be final. Images can be displayed and passed on to others to develop. The capacity and range of ICT enables the children to save complex images as digital information and to communicate and exhibit their ideas in a variety of forms across space and time. Having identified the ways in which ICT can be used to both support and extend children's learning in the art curriculum, teachers need to think carefully about how their teaching strategies and organization will facilitate such learning. Organizing the children's access to the resources to provide useful experiences demands careful planning and sensitive assessment of the children's achievements and needs. Selecting and refining appropriate teaching strategies requires thought, practice, and evaluation. 1. Identifying starting points. 2. Explaining and demonstrating techniques. 3. Setting up peer group tutoring. 4. Asking challenging questions about the work as it develops. 5. Discussing the processes and finished work which the children produce.